Masterpiece Communications. Increase sales by automating the sales process and eliminate cold calls and telemarketing.
Well, the reasons that cold calling doesn't work anymore are many. There are so many of them, it's hard to even get into the entire list here, but let me give you just a few examples. First of all, and perhaps the most important one, is that cold calling destroys your status as a business equal. Now, tied into power is value, because one of the things that makes you powerful is the ability to bring value to a prospect. And quite honestly, when you're cold calling, you don't bring a lot of value. The only person you're bringing value to is yourself, because when you walk in off the street, when you make a phone call to a stranger and you're making a cold call, you're not offering any kind of legitimate help in any way. What you're communicating, you're not saying it, but you're sub-communicating it. You're saying, I need a sale, Mr. Prospect, and you can give it to me. Well, two things happen here. First of all, you're not bringing any value, because what the prospect sees is that you're looking to bring value to yourself in the form of a sale and a commission check. The other problem is you're handing your power away to the prospect, because in every type of negotiation, the person who is in need, who needs to get something from the other party, that's the person who does not have the power. That's the weak party. The person who has the power is the person who can fulfill a need or who has the power to deny a need. And in this case, it's the prospect. The prospects are coming to them. Okay, so a lot of things happen here, but most importantly, when a prospect comes to you, you now have the power. They're saying, I have a need, and you are in a position to either fulfill that need or deny that need. It turns the entire situation.
Are your prospects coming to you in order for you to fulfill their need? Or are you chasing and soliciting them, which weakens your position as one who is a qualified advisor, due to the fact you have to hunt for business? Sales reps are still telemarketing, leaving uninspired messages on voicemail and do not call lists, driving to appointments, wasting time, gas, tolls, parking fees, etc. Not to mention cold calls, where most buildings have no solicitation signs at the front entrance. The sales process companies are using today to reach customers is becoming more costly and less effective, and has not been automated. Companies are still using the same process used in the 1950s of a salesperson soliciting and knocking on doors, or telemarketing by phone, which you must admit in the 21st century sounds absurd. So why would you think what has worked in the past with these newly implemented screening processes that you can still achieve the same results? Well, you can. Return on investment. Does telemarketing or cold calling really work anymore? And is it necessary for sales reps to repeat saying the same thing hundreds or thousands of times in order to secure a sale, when we can now use technology to do it faster, quicker, more efficiently, and reach more people? Most telephone calls are going to voicemail, and caller ID does not allow telemarketer to get through by screening calls. Sales reps hardly ever speak to a decision maker, and you must admit this is an unproductive use of a salesperson's time and energy. What is your current sales process? Do you think this person has the same enthusiasm after the 25th, 50th, 100th call saying the same thing and either hearing "not interested," voicemail, "he is on vacation," "just stepped out," "not available," or constant rejection? This translates to burnout, and how many sales reps has your company burned through, with continual turnover and the expense of retraining new people to repeat the process? Experience. Do new reps have the same sales presentation skill as a seasoned veteran? Is there a more efficient way to present your products and services to deliver your unique sales proposition consistently and to the masses? Yes, there is. How long will it take a new rep to be productive? How long will it take after training a new salesperson for them to be comfortable enough to have the skill necessary to present your product and services so that a customer is ready, willing, and able to buy? Some reps are great closers, but ineffective at giving sales presentations, and you need to have your message delivered consistently, hitting on the pain points and benefits that a customer needs to hear in order for them to take action. Sales process. What is your current sales process? Telemarketing. How many calls are made daily? Outside sales. What are the most appointments made per week by any of your reps, and is it consistent? Are your sales numbers the same? You've heard the old saying, sales is a numbers game. Are you getting the consistent numbers now with voicemail, do not call lists, no solicitation signs for cold calling on B2B businesses as you did years ago? 21st century sales process, or sales 2.0. Here, a telemarketer can only make at best 200 calls per day, with only 5% of the calls ever reaching a decision maker, if that. With internet marketing, thousands of decision makers can view an online multimedia sales presentation that delivers the same consistent message with text, graphics, and visuals that can create impact in the message to be delivered. With the right opt-in marketing, all decision makers receive your message and the presenter is never tired, unenthusiastic, or the rejection never gets one's attitude down. So which do you think reaches more people? A telemarketer at best talking to 10 people a day who may or may not be interested? Or an online multimedia sales presentation marketed to hundreds or thousands of decision makers locally, regionally, or nationally? Online multimedia sales presentation generates more leads and interest via the internet. SEO, affiliate marketing, SEM, database target marketing, HTML emails, CDs, landing pages, and affiliate referral programs. These are just a few of the marketing components that we incorporate along with your online multimedia sales presentation to generate the views and leads that you want for the desired results. And you're not spending more money. You're just reallocating dollars you're already spending. Let us say wasting in telemarketing, cold calling, towards reaching more mass exposure to generate interested leads. The best presenter presents your product or service. So why not let the best presenter present the product, company, benefits, etc.? Why not have one well-produced online multimedia masterpiece sales presentation that appeals to a mass audience using the same concept of TV infomercials, generating interested leads and inquiries without the cost? Now all of your sales reps can use and benefit by a sales presentation online, for doesn't it make more sense to pay salespeople to do what they do best and build rapport, relationships, and sell versus them spending their time on redundant telemarketing or cold calling tasks that can now be automated and targeted toward the right audience for your product and or service? Sales presentation versus website. Unlike a website, a sales presentation contains the following: guides the prospect to the specific points that are most important about the products you wish to introduce and emphasize. It reduces redundancy, notating that people retain more of what they hear and see than what's read. Customized with your company's logo, message, and benefits. Creates a database of interested leads, prospects who view the sales presentation and sorts those that are interested and those that are not interested, whereas you only receive the interested leads. The sales presentation will use the same concept as TV infomercials. Allows technology to do the presenting for you. Large companies like Apple and Microsoft use it to present their new products to the masses. Now you can too. How do I get my sales process automated and my masterpiece sales presentation? Contact the business consultant who sent you this presentation so that they can evaluate your specific needs and assist you in developing an online multimedia sales presentation that will surely automate your current sales process and afford you more qualified leads, achieving your company's main goal and objective, which is undoubtedly achieving more sales. Or email sales@masterpiececorp.com. Thank you for viewing this Masterpiece Communications sales presentation.